Hello, and welcome to Just Hoops. The Sacramento Kings are currently third in the Western Conference at 32-25, due in major part to the play of De'Aaron Fox, first-time All-Star. He's averaging just under 25 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, 6 assists, on career highs in shooting percentage from field goal percentage, free throw, and true shooting. He's increased his three-point volume, and he's rebounding at a career high. He's a plus 5.6 on the floor, and this video is going to dive into his game at both ends of the floor and just see what he has done this year to allow himself to be an all-star. De'Aaron Fox is having a defensive season. He's taken a massive leap at this end of the floor, and it's evident in how he's guarding one-on-one and off the ball and just giving an all-out effort. He has the raw tools of being an athlete, having size, having length, and just being able to commit to this end of the floor has been a huge part of the success of the Sacramento Kings. Yes, in his on-off numbers, he's giving up plus 2.5 points per 100 possession on the defensive end, but I think overall you can see in these clips he does a really good job at when he is committed to working hard every time down the floor, regardless of his matchup. Here he gets switched on Jokic, he's sitting, he's trying to be physical, and he pokes the ball out. He's just out there trying to make plays, force turnovers, be aggressive at the point of attack, especially against his position. He just makes things challenging. He's such a good athlete, such a good just up and down type of guy, and I think that now he's applying that more to the lateral space, just trying to stay low, keep his chest in front, play without fouling. In this clip here against the Rockets, you can see he pressures the ball greatly. The way he's able to get up into the ball from half court and still make a play on the drive is phenomenal. Here you have him guarding Kyrie Irving. He's sitting in his stance. He's active with his hands. His feet are there. He's keeping his chest in front. He's able to block a shot on the drive. And this last clip here of one-on-one, you can see he does a great job against Trae Young at making him play with the ball too much and then force a tough three-point job. Now to shift the perspective though, I think his team play defensively has been a massive part of the success of the Sacramento Kings. Past years in his career, he wasn't as locked in and dialed in when he was off the ball, but you can see in all these clips, he does a good job at first positioning himself to be in a spot to be active in the gap, deny, jump, force turnovers, all of those things, but he is making the extra effort in rotation. This clip here against the Suns, he stunts on the drive heavy, gets out and gets a good contest on the corner three. Just the way he is working defensively off the ball is a massive jump and leap and has shown great strides in the team success and his personal success. This clip here against Minnesota, though, puts it all together. He pressures the ball heavily, he does a good job at the point of attack, and then he gets off the ball, back on the ball, guards the drive, and contests it. Great defensive season so far from De'Aaron Fox. But now to go to the offensive end of the floor, we're going to talk first about his three-level scoring ability, which all starts at the rim. Per Cleaning the Glass, De'Aaron Fox is shooting 76% at the rim, which is in the 100th percentile. He's one of the best inside scorers in basketball, but first it all starts with his ability in the open floor. He's very fast, he's able to get up and down and beat everyone to the rim. In all these clips you can see in the open floor, he gets from point A to point B, and he's probably one of the fastest players in the league, and it's really fun to watch him on the break. But when he gets in the half court, the skill is evident. His ability to fly in the air, hang a little bit, finish with either hand, finish through contact, use Euro steps, use spins, use pro hops, just different moves to create space for himself. And he's really good at the first level to first create that separation, in the second level be a little physical, and at the rim finish in a variety of ways. Along with being one of the most efficient rim scorers, he's one of the most efficient mid-range scorers, shooting 50% from the mid-range, which is in the 92nd percentile, and 54% from short mid, which is in the 95th percentile. This is seen through these first couple of clips with his floater game. He does a great job at getting his feet down and set, whether it's off of 1 or 2 feet, and he's great at getting it up and over the defense and beating them with his speed. The quickness of his release is what makes this floater so great, along with the great touch that's able to touch any part of the rim and still fall. I think that his floater game is one of the best in basketball, the way he's able to get downhill first, and then once he gets in the paint, if somebody is in front of him, he's able to make that quick read and finish it over the defense. This clip here against Minnesota, you can see that the floater is so elite that he's able to finish it over Rudy Gobert. But to transfer from that short mid game to a longer mid game, he's also one of the best pull-up jumpers in the second level. He's shooting 43% from the long mid, which is in the 58th percentile, And in terms of frequency, he's in the 87th percentile. He gets to his spots, he gets his feet down, he's able to rise up and over the defense. You can see that he understands that his jump shot is great within the elbows. He plays that middle third of the floor, gets to the key, and knocks down these shots at a high level. The deeper he can get, the better it can get. You can see throughout these clips that he has a variety of moves he goes to, from a hezzy to a step back to a spin into a shot, but all showing that he has a variety of moves that allow him to create space and knock down these shots efficiently. But lastly, the three ball has been a major growth in his game throughout his career, and this season he is shooting at an all-time frequency for him, and he's knocking them down pretty efficiently at a 32.5% from three-point land. He's 33% per cleaning the glass, taking away late heaves and things like that. But overall, I think his three-point game has been great, that he's showing the confidence to knock it down. He's letting the offense come to him. If he's open to shoot it off the bounce, he's going to shoot it off the bounce. He's just taking whatever the defense is presenting to him, and he's able to knock them down and make the defense pay for backing off. I think that this growth has been massive for him and allows his second and first level scoring to thrive. De'Aaron Fox has a new poise to him, and I think his pick and roll playmaking exemplifies that poise and presence he plays with on a nightly basis. In pick and roll situations plus passes, he's averaging 1.049 point per possession and producing shots that are 48.9% field goal percentage and 54.5% effective field goal percentage. He's producing high quality looks, whether it's for the roll, for the pop, for somebody off the ball. He's able to carve up defenses at such an elite level. Past years in his career, he would just go downhill, full charge, using his speed and athleticism to get to the rim and make plays, but sometimes that was way too much. Now this year, he's getting to the paint, he's scanning the floor, he's finding the cracks and openings in the defense. Whether you're on or off the ball, he's going to find you. You're the lift, you're the guy on the 45 on the weak side, you're in the corner. He's going to just make the simple play every single time down the floor. I personally love this presence and growth that is seen by De'Aaron Fox this season, just because he's growing into one of the most elite point guards in basketball. The way he's able to first score at three levels, which produces gravity by the defense, and he's able to pick them apart. He understands his presence on the floor requires so much attention by the defense, so the way he changes direction, the pace he plays with, the way his eyes move, allows other guys to flourish, move, and he's able to get the ball there on time and on target. De'Aaron Fox this season has been seen as one of the most clutch players in the NBA. In 27 clutch games, he's had 148 points, shooting 58.8% from the field, 35.7% from three, 87.9% from the line, and a plus 24. So we're going to dive into the recent game against the Dallas Mavericks to see this clutch ability and exactly what he does in the fourth quarter in overtime that makes him successful. I think overall, you can see at the beginning of this quarter, he was just trying to give his team a chance to win this game. He was getting downhill, he was making the simple reads, finding the pop there for Keegan Murray. He's trying to just play his game, get into a flow, get into a rhythm, and also get his teammates going. You saw that last clip was a turnover, but it was a good idea, good look. He's also just willing and able to take whatever is given to him. He's not really forcing the issue too much, especially at the beginning of the fourth quarter. There's a level, though, when he flipped a switch. You can see he became more aggressive. He was getting into the paint. He was trying to draw fouls. And that happened around the 6-minute mark, and especially later in the game, he kind of took over. He was getting to his spots in the paint. He was trying to get to his pull-up, get to his floater. The way he's able to just get downhill at will also creates gravity for this shot right here by Kevin Huerter. The way he is able to just full-on go and attack, flip that switch, and be such a dominant interior scorer and just driving threat. Along with that, he locks in defensively. The way he's able to guard on and off the ball, he forces the turnover there and finishes the play on the break. The way he gets to his spots, though, in the fourth quarter is like not many guys could do in the NBA. He gets to the elbows. He gets to the restricted area. He tries to finish these plays, and if he doesn't finish them, it also opens up opportunities for guys to offensive rebound because of the way he attacks, and they go to him. Sacramento trusts him late game to go make shots for them to get a win. And then when it came to overtime, the same thing happened. He was in attack mode to get to his spots. Coach Mike Brown has given De'Aaron Fox the keys to the Sacramento Kings in crunch time, And I think De'Aaron Fox takes it as a personal responsibility. You can see that when he has the ball in his hands, he's trying to make the best decision possible, whether it's to create space for himself or find his teammates. There's just that poison presence we talked about earlier, and he's just understanding that, hey, I can get downhill whenever I want. I could draw fouls in the paint. This is the best opportunity for myself and my teammates to be successful and come out and get this win. And lastly, these last few clips are the end of the game. Sacramento has the lead, and they trust De'Aaron Fox to first dribble through, make the smart decisions with the ball, and then knock down free throws. De'Aaron had 26 points between the fourth quarter and overtime in this game, and it just shows the jaw-dropping clutchness he has had this season. De'Aaron Fox is an all-star. The way he has performed this season at both ends of the floor goes without saying that he is well-deserved of this spot, and I'm excited to see him get this award and be a multi-time all-star in the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, learned something about De'Aaron Fox, his game, and his clutch ability. For more content like this, please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll catch you in the next one.